come to one of the most important part of your life, which is what you do for a living, or even how you help people to become their authentic self. And so I'd like you to tell us more about your business. How did you come about Talent Brand?
Thank you for that question. So Talent Brand is all about helping people to identify who they are, their genius zone, what is important to them, their expertise, and how they can transform this into a business or a brand they can own. So it's not just about helping them to build a business, but helping them to build business they can identify with, that they can project, which means what they are doing is literally is like saying, this is me, this is my life, this is you can see their authentic self in what they do. So that is what Talent Brand does. And that idea came from, as I said, how I found my own identity. After I relocated to the UK, I tried so many businesses that didn't work. It wasn't as if they failed. I wasn't making money. I was making money, but I didn't find fulfillment. And fulfillment, it should be at the core of everything we do, whether in career or business or even marriage, anything. Fulfillment is very, very important. So if you're not fulfilled in whatever you're doing, something is wrong. The foundation is wrong. And that is why with Talent Brand, we look at it from that foundational level. So we've seen people where they just want to do a business. I mean, my hands up.
You used to think that way.
Yeah, I used to. I've gone through that. Not think. I've gone through that when they say, "Oh, body magic is." I don't know if you know about the term of body magic. Gosh, I jumped into it and you know me. I bought stock. If I still have some of them in my house now, I didn't have a clue, no vision, no mission. It's just business to earn extra money. There's also a period of Mary Kay and all those kind of multi-level and other kind of businesses. People just jump on it. But we are saying, don't jump on businesses. Do create something from who you are. Which also not just creates money for you in the end, but it also leads you to living a fulfilled life.
It makes you happy.
So that you can fulfill your potentials, because we all have potentials to fulfill in this world. And there are so many ways we can do that. Just like what you're doing with a swap. It's part of it. You're using your story to inspire others, to liberate others, to help others. That is what we are talking about, and that is what Talent Brand do basically. But we do not just help you to establish that. We also teach you how to project yourself. How do you position yourself as an expert in that field? Because many a times we don't have that confidence. We doubt ourselves, probably because of our background. You're like, no. I've seen many people like, what's your ideal word of business? And they name the ideal word of business where they want to be. And I said, okay, what's stopping you? It's not for me. That one. It's for you, boss. Seriously? Says who? And I've supported many people like that, where they don't even have a clue of what they want to do. They just know that they've had enough of their job. And by the time they share their story, I'm like, what about this? Look at it this way. They're like, I don't think so. I say, yeah, you can. Let's start. I will set up the creation, business development and all that. They are branding and they get started. Within 3 months, they establish their business. They're like, wow, I never thought this is possible. And that is the word that we have, the possibility that we have within us that we don't know. So that's what we help our clients to bring to life.
Wow. So for instance, if you love to cook, if cooking is your thing, turn it into a business.
Basically, yes. That is ideally. But there are so many things you need to think about. If, for instance, I'm talking to you as a client, so you love cooking. I always say something. It's like, so the Talent Brand is about transforming your talent into brand.
Okay.
So linking it to what you said about, say, if you love cooking.
Yeah.
So if you love cooking and you're thinking this is the only thing I know.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at it from the point of, okay, that's fine, fair enough. That's the only thing you know how to do. That is your passion.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is going to buy it?
Okay.
Because when you look at it, many things that we enjoy now is as a result of problems.
Right.
So you drove down here to this venue today. How many years back? 100 years back, you could have ridden a bicycle. So somebody fell, a group of people fell. We must be able to create something that just use petrol or something.
Yeah.
See? So that is the way we should think.
Yeah.
So it's not just about business. And what I found, I'm not sure if this is universal, but our community, we think more around our benefits. I want to create a business, I want to sell that, I want to sell this one, I want to make money.
Yeah,
we are more conscious of the income that is coming.
Which is not entirely wrong in itself.
It is not entirely wrong, because at the end of the day, you want to live a better life.
Yes.
But don't you ever make money a foundation of starting a business.
Right.
If you do, the business is going to close down in the next 6 months.
Right.
I can assure you that.
Because you're going to struggle along the way. And
so value should be the first thing.
Right.
Value should be the first thing.
Okay.
Well, what value am I bringing to people?
Right.
And once you think about value, that value must have social benefits.
Okay.
So what do I mean by social benefit? Obviously, and it doesn't really matter what part of the world you're watching.
Yeah.
If any business you're doing does not have social value, you need to think about it twice.
Right.
So what is social value? Social value is something that the community can benefit from.
Okay.
So now come back to an example of somebody who loves cooking.
Yeah.
So the first thing is that, okay, I love cooking. That is what you love. It does not mean I want your cooking.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're in my audience, it does not mean I want your kind of food.
Right.
So you need to identify a problem. Even though you love cooking.
Yeah. What kind of food?
Problems comes with food?
Okay.
The kind of food that you cook. Let's assume that your focus is African food.
Yeah.
What kind of challenges come with African food? When you look at it broad, quickly, you can tell it's carbohydrate food, make us fat, unhealthy, few bits.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
Okay.
Now, the next question is, does he have social benefits? How can you drive at, how can you find out if he has social benefits? For this particular example, yes, he does have social benefits, because if you see the amount of money that NHS spend on obese people, heal diabetes and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you start doing something that the community can see that this will benefit us. Yes. That is another pick. The next pick is, who is going to buy this? Who will be interested?
Target audience.
Your target audience.
Right.
And then how do you promote it? How do you communicate to this audience? Yeah. That is messaging, strategic messaging and storytelling. And you probably notice that I love to share story now. And this is one of the strategies that I use in helping people to promote their business as well. Right. I had a lady that came to me. She shared, it's not even her story, it's her auntie's story, who has 2 kids with a learning disability, but she's so passionate, she's so much love the sister, and feel for the sister, how she's coping and all that. I said, that's a brilliant business module. Right. So we converted that into a business. Wow. And she started a campaign helping people who are living like that, and she created a supported living accommodation to help parents who want to go on holiday. They can't go because they have these children or they need time out. Some people have aged parents, and so it's all about storytelling, connecting to people, to your right audience. So basically, we help them to identify their gender zone, their identity, convert into a brand that they can personally be confident
about it.
And also teach them how to communicate their brand to the world to accept it, so that they connect to their direct audience and they can sell confidently.
Wow. I told you from the beginning of this interview that I probably will be saying wow to the end. And I'm still saying it. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Regarding Talent Brand, I see a lot that you do online. On Facebook, I see your conferences. You travel to different nations to host programs and so forth. When did you start Talent Brand?
Thank you for that. So Talent Brand was launched in 2018, actually. Yeah.
That's about 6 years.
6 years,
5 years and counting.
So like 6 years now. Yeah.
Right. So within that short period, you've been able to build a brand.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Well, that's a very good question, and I think it wasn't a bed of roses. As you could tell, there's this analysis that out of how many businesses that registered, even in the UK alone, how many of them closed down after 3 years. And I think the first thing for me is consistency. And when you're starting a business, of course, you have that target by next month, next year, you start making money. But I say that in the first 2 years, if you break even, you are lucky.
Right.
It means you're very consistent, you invested in it, and then you could break even in 2 years.
Right.
So the ideal time that you start seeing results will be around the 3rd year.
Okay.
And I think that was what happened to me as well. And for the first time I struggled. For the first year I struggled. I was like, what? Is this what to expect? Ooh, I'm spending the money, paying for hotel, doing hosting workshop, bringing people in, nobody will come and stuff like that, no client, no one-to-one client. But I didn't stop. I continue to invest, I continue to research, I continue to invest in training and mastermind, empowering myself, and that consistency is very important. And also personal development should be an ongoing thing for you if you're thinking of running a business, because things are changing. The needs of your customers are changing every day, and it means that if their needs is changing, it means you need to restructure your model that you're using in your business. Otherwise, you'll be left behind. They will leave you and go to to your competitors. So it's very important. So what I've noticed that this is really funny. Most of my clients, I'm a Nigerian, most of my clients are not from my country.
Right.
And again, this is where you think about, okay.
Because I would assume that because you are from Nigeria, you probably would have more clients from
I don't attract a lot of Nigerians. I mean, and it could be that, there's another that if you put something in a book, and an African man, they will never find it. I think we are not wired to search for knowledge. We don't think investing in knowledge is very powerful. And it's all we need to grow in life, whether business, career, anything. Investing in knowledge. And investing in knowledge may mean so many things. It may mean getting a coach, a mentor, paying for training. We need to do that.
And most of the time we don't want to make any deposits in terms of financially into the business, because and I'm guilty in that aspect, because there are things that I want to do. I started a coaching services as well that I wanted to really develop it. And I'm looking at the amount of money that will be spent, and I'm looking at what I have, and I'm like, oh my God. So sometimes that can be what is limiting us.
Thank you for saying that. This is what I've heard so many times. People say, I'm going to invest in the business when the business started making money. And I'm like, logically, how does that work? You want to reap when you have not planted. It's not possible. And one thing I recently learned, because I used to think I'm silly, the kind of money I pour into my business, sometimes I don't tell my husband. Because my husband is the opposite of me. I'm a risk taker. is the other side.
Yeah.
Even though I'm an accountant, but I just look at things through. I focus on the benefits.
Yeah.
I put my money there, put my energy and everything, you know. But so I hear people like, oh yeah, the money will, the business will make money. You know, one thing I learned recently that makes me feel that okay, I'm not stupid after all. You see, the people in this part of the world, when they want to do business, I worked in an organization and that exposed me to this. I'm like, no wonder they flourish.
Yeah.
Any business they want to do, they call it family business, but they flourish.
Right.
You know why?
Yeah.
So if this person, you know the people I'm talking about, they want to do a business, water business and all that, they will write a business plan.
Yeah.
What does it take to build a water business? They write a business plan, they do budgets.
Yeah.
How much will it cost? Plastic, stuff. They will do the plan the way they want the business to be. Not starting, we say start small.
Yeah.
They will start big. The vision they will envisage. They will write the plan down, the financial planning, paying the director, paying marketing manager, paying down. They will do the budget. Right?
Right.
So obviously, we've talked about the foundation of finding a business, social benefits and all that. So that this vision I have, this is what I want to achieve. They take it to the bank.
Wow. Then
and say, I want a loan.
Wow.
And the bank review your problem, the solution you want to give, your business plan and everything. When they see value in it, there are startups loans that are everywhere.
Yeah.
Even the street banks.
This is good for me to hear. Actually.
Yeah. So the high street banks, they have startup loans that they give. They just look at your vision and everything. I worked with a lady. She didn't expect this same lady that I shared that she wanted to start a supported accommodation, living accommodation. Yeah. She didn't have the accommodation money, but based on the financial business development plan that we went through, she got a loan in the bank. So you go to them, take your business plan to them to get a loan, so that you don't struggle. Yeah. You're not using your salary to fund the business. When you do that, you will struggle. Yeah. Business, everything. So if you plant a seed and you're supposed to water it 2 times, 3 times a week, and because you're funding with from your pocket, you only water it once a week, it will die eventually. Yeah. Everything the business needs marketing, a lot of money into advertisements and all that. You don't have it. The business cannot sustain. Yeah. Whereas you have a competitor who has the money. How can you survive? Yeah. You can't. Yeah. So having that confidence to build a vision to life, do the normal thing, business development process, business planning, and you have all those things, and say, you know what, let me see if I can get funded. Especially if it's something that you're really passionate about and you believe in it, go for it. Right. And these are some of the things that you help your clients to be able to do with their business. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, I think it's around people you want to try start a business. Yeah. You need to invest. Yeah. You need to invest before you can start seeing the results in the business. So it's very, very important. You can't eat your cake and still have it. No. Sometimes we want the results quickly. Yes. Many of us, we want to see the income without investing in it. It's not possible. Yeah. It's not pyramids that promise bring £10 and get £20. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. You need to put your hard work, your time and money. Yeah. Whereby, in my own case, for instance, because I had my hands full, I have to get team to help me out. Right. Pay my team. Obviously, the business will pay for it in the end. Yeah. So that investment is very key. Wow. To bring that dream to life and make it to continue to grow. Yes, very powerful. So if you're a young person trying to start up your business, or even maybe you're married, or whatever stage of life you are, it's not too late to start up your business. Just get in touch with Talent Brand and you'll be sorted. Thank you. Thank you for the word of confidence. Thank you. Okay, so apart from what you do in Talent Brand, you are also a best-selling author of this beautiful book, Driving Your Success. Nobody's going to drive it for you. I know. You have to be your own life. Yeah, architect. Yeah. So,
Can you tell us more about this book?